Mechanics 101.
With you.
Don't follow anything I do, okay? But enjoy watching it. Perfect.
Well, I guess it's not every vlog we start off with an engine.
Not everyone, but this is a new... We're going to show you something else, basically. Something that's been going on in the background for quite a few years, since before we were even YouTubing, basically.
Okay, so you've seen the machine. You've seen it's all it's worth.
Yeah.
You've seen that we've got two engines. I think a story is due.
Okay. So, I had a great idea, okay? For an engine conversion. So, R1 engine in a Classic Mini, basically.
Woo!
It went unbelievably well. But it didn't go like that for very long, okay?
How long would you say, Hugh?
I think we did probably... less than 30 miles, okay, we did in it. In the engine that I bought a whole complete Yamaha R1. Which we've got a picture of, actually. We have got a picture of it somewhere, yeah. So we'll find that. And I stripped the bike because we needed the engine, the loom, everything else with it to go in the car. Got it in the car, got it all running. Took a load of fettling to get it all right. Got it all right. Sorted out all the gear selector and everything like that. Got it all working. Was driving it up and down the road, just testing it, kind of thing. Took it out on the road, and yeah, basically what happened was the oil pump chain snapped on it, and yeah, engine completely ceased. Basically, but it went really well up until the moment that it didn't. Okay.
So well, it made me scream.
Yeah, it did go well. Okay. So, everyone else was just telling me, just stop trying to do this crazy thing and just put it back to a standard A-series engine. So, I completely agreed with them, and then the next thing I did was bought another R1 engine.
Yeah!
Which I bought off eBay. Haven't seen it running, haven't heard anything about it at all, so...
It's the risk.
Basically, the idea is we put a Barnet hardened clutch in this, because obviously to carry the weight of the Mini rather than the bike, so it had a heavy duty clutch in it to allow for that. So basically I need to swap a load of bits over from this engine, which was in the Mini, over onto this engine and take a load of other stuff off it that we don't need in the Mini, basically. One of which is swap the clutch out of this into that, basically.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go time, baby. Woo! Uh-oh.
I think the clutch will be okay though.
Oh my god, look at all of that. I mean, I'm no mechanic.
Doesn't fill me with confidence, but I do think we're probably still okay to use the clutch. We're going to soak the clutch. Cool though, isn't it?
Very cool.
Groovy, baby.
All the little rings have come off. I don't know what the actual official terminology is.
Clutch, the friction plates.
The friction plate and other plates. They've all come off that. Which to you might seem interesting, but, well, you know what you're looking at. I mean, I'm trying, but...
So we're going to soak them in oil overnight, and then we can whip the standard clutch off that puppy, ready to have the Barnet clutch put on it. But we've got some other ancillaries and other stuff to take off that engine that we don't need.
Yeah.
So we can get on with that, basically.
Yeah. Perfect.
See you in the next clip.
Doing my duty as a filmer very well. Legs still manky. And Hugh's still playing, but it's nice to get out of the house. We're now doing the basket. There we go, she's out.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. That's huge.
That might have been the moment when it stopped, I reckon.
That's massive. Is there any more?
Can you remember that crunch noise it made? Can you remember it?
Yes, I remember it very well.
Ugh.
Show the camera again.
Let's put it back in. It's ready to go back in.
So this is all the plates soaking in oil. As you can see, they're having a nice little bath. That's all the random little bits and pieces. But yeah, they just chill over there overnight. And then we pan over to the left. Oh wait, there's another project.
Yeah, that's ready to go back in, I promise. It's ready to go back in, that is, we think.
A little bit smaller.
Yeah. So this is the Scorpa SY250, which was in one of the other videos.
The car crash, my surgery video.
Yeah, basically we tried to get it up and running. I was going to vlog it, because we don't use it. And actually it worked out. It didn't want to run, basically. We saw a bit of water. Getting a bit of water, so we then started taking covers off and then just like, let's just take the engine out and strip it and start again. So that's what we've done. It's ready to go back in. The carb's all been cleaned. We've cleaned all the carb up, so she's absolutely spotless. Look at her. So she's ready to go back on her and ready to go back in the frame, and then we'll
give her a kick.
Yeah, and see where we go from there. But so it should all be good, to be fair. But yeah, so we've just another project, but yeah.
I mean, this was a present from Hugh.
This was Kim's first trials bike. This was to give her a practice on before she went on the Montesa,
which has done me a world of good.
Yeah, it's a tiny little bike, really. Yeah. So it's a Yamaha TY250 engine. Well, basically a version of that. So pretty simple engine, really. Can't really go wrong with them. They're pretty bulletproof.
No.
So.
But yeah, so on to one engine to the next, to new bikes, to
Mechanics 101.
With you.
Don't follow anything I do, okay? But enjoy watching it. Perfect.
So Hugh's been working a little bit more on this during the day, and he came back and went, I've got something really funny to show you. So I'm intrigued to see what it's going to be. Show us, Hubie.
Okay, so this is a good engine, yeah?
Yeah.
So I took the clutch off it, yeah?
Yeah.
And you saw us, we soaked our plates overnight. They're all fitted now. I just need to torque up the pressure plate, and then that's all done and the cover can go back on. In the meantime, the other engine, I managed to get the clutch basket off on it. Oh, I say that.
Oh, there you
go. You ready? That's yeah. That's not supposed to be there. That's the bottom of a conrod. So I don't really know. That's probably why it didn't run very well.
Or at all.
That was probably the knocking noise at one point.
Ouch.
But yeah, look at that. It's literally.
Bloody hell.
Kind of want to take it out. I might keep that as a souvenir.
It
can go with my other one from when my Golf dropped a conrod doing something as well.
It's got a bit of a theme going on.
Yeah, I've got a thing with conrods. Yeah, they don't withstand much, I find. Engine's all loaded up.
Do a see on his then. Reveal. Da 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 da. There she is.
So come on in. There she is. That's where our engine needs to go.
If only you could just go in and then it just...
It's so tight, if I remember right. So tight. So, I need to jack the whole car up, get it onto maximum stands, drop the frame out, get the engines out of the van, which that's going to be a challenge on its own. Because it's a little bit away and I'm not strong enough to lift both.
And I'm still not very capable to help.
Get them both in here. Get cracking, basically. That's the plan.
Let's go!
Let's go. Ah. This project has just been going on for too long. I've had enough of it, so it will be back in and running.
The time difference between that for this clip and the clip that I literally just filmed, it was about 20 seconds. So before you're like, let's go! And then now you're literally like, oh, can't be bothered.
No, I'm just explaining to everybody. This has been a long, painful experience.
When we were editing this video for this, the footage that we were going through dated back to 2020.
Yeah.
That's how long this has been going on for.
Yeah, when I bought the bike and stuff.
And
basically, it was a great project, and it was brilliant when it ran, and then when it broke, I was just kind of just like, let's just forget about it for a bit.
And then motocross took over your life.
I just put it away and just forgot about it. But it was just for a rainy day, and it's not raining, but let's get on with it, yeah, basically.
Okay, so now we're going to jack it up and see if we can drop the subframe.
Yeah, so we just need to get it up. If I remember right, it needed to be up pretty high.
That's some good jacking, that is. Enjoy watching us struggle for the next God knows how long.
Basically.
And
but yeah. We're hoping it's going to run at some point soon, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
baby. It will run at some point very soon. It's only a question of just get it in, and it's like, I reckon like 7 wires maybe to connect.
And then it's done! Just making the most of the utensils around me.
So just have fun watching it. Don't do what I'm doing. Because I'm about to drop the subframe probably on my foot. Okay. This way now you let the jack down, the jack just comes straight off it and you're like, oh what? And then it just goes BANG! And hits the floor.
Oh yeah, we've got movement. No bang though.
No bang. Okay, the car is too low. There you go. Ta-da!
Well done. You happy then?
Yeah. Good start made.
Good engine in.
I don't know.
Like an hour and a half?
Hour and a half, yeah.
Bad engine's behind the car.
Yeah.
And
I can't remember if we need anything else off that other engine. We've got loads of bits everywhere. Anyone who obviously doesn't have a clue what we're talking about.
Me.
Just a quick thing. Okay, so obviously the subframe.
I know that's that.
Yeah, that was a Classic Mini subframe, okay? That's been adapted to fit a Yamaha R1 engine, okay?
So what's been adapted to it?
So just how all the front frame is, all the supports basically, to actually mount to bolt up to the bike engine rather than an A-series engine. The frame and all the conversion kit is a Promotive kit, basically, which are a company, they're actually really local. They've been building this kit for years, and it is, yeah, absolutely unbelievable, basically.
A good bit of kit.
This little lovely, so you have that coupler, yeah, so that's the sprocket, that goes inside that, so that slides in like that. That big sprocket there lines up with that chain. The chain drives the diff, which drives onto standard mini drive shafts to put the power to the front wheels, basically. This is actually a reverse box. So that lever there, I'll have a cable in the car that I pull that, and it changes it from forward to reverse, because obviously with a motorbike you haven't got any reverse gears like a car. So yeah, basically you can go as fast in reverse as you can do forwards, which is really scary. And then the exhaust manifold's already in the frame. It is hellish tight, really, really tight. And then I've just got a 2-inch stainless steel exhaust for the rest of it, and it sounds unbelievable. Everyone always said to me before, like, a bike engine's not going to have enough torque and all this kind of stuff, it'll take ages to pick up speed and all this kind of stuff. Like,
No.
They couldn't be more wrong, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it's an animal to drive it anywhere other than probably a track day, really. But it is quite good fun tearing it up on the roads, to be honest, because it does go like absolute
She's
stink.
a honey.
Yeah, she is a honey. Basically, if anyone wants to know any figures, it's a Yamaha R1 5PW engine, so injection.
So what's the horsepower?
170 brake horsepower.
Oh.
Yeah, and we use the bike gearbox and everything, so obviously it's just sequential shift. Yeah.
And how much do you think the Mini weighs?
I don't know. I wouldn't even like to hazard a guess, to be fair. The heaviest thing about it is probably the FIA roll cage that has been welded in it. Probably should show people the inside. I'll come and show you. Come with me. Yeah, so obviously it is a bit rough looking. I know that, don't get me wrong. Yeah, so we've got a fully custom built cage for it that's got everything, door bars, cross braces. It's got a dash bar that's over there, everything basically. Just to make sure it's not going anywhere. Yeah, and we've got some Cobra Monaco Pro seats. They are wicked. Once you're in them, you definitely aren't coming out of them, put it that way.
Can't move.
The dash and everything else, obviously, I know is very rough. It hasn't got a dash. But, yeah, the interior is definitely after. There's a lot of fettling to do first, but... Go, okay, we're vlogging. That was good going, wasn't it? For how long? A couple of hours?
Like 2 hours, maybe?
2 hours.
Yeah, not bad at all. I think he smashed it out. Just good I couldn't really
Sorry,
help.
I was going like that.
Just good I couldn't help, but I think he did a really good job.
You're seeing a picture of a picture. Look at that.
That's cool.
That is cool, isn't it? Anyway, sorry. I'll stop it and start it. We're going to call it a night. Should we go to the pub and get a beer or do something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then tomorrow is Sunday. Everyone keeps messaging asking if I'm riding. Well, no, because...
You haven't fixed your bars yet?
No, I haven't fixed my bars yet. I've got some bits that have come that I ordered and everything, so I've got all of that. I just haven't even looked at the bike yet, and 2, my shoulders both still really hurt. Which is probably the worst I did, probably start lifting 2 engines around, but oh well. That's easier, and I don't have to pay 40 quid for the pain. I can just do it. So I think we're gonna have a weekend off riding this week. So sorry everybody who's been asking where we're riding, but unfortunately it's a no-go from me this weekend.
At least we're still providing entertainment.
Yeah, we're mixing, aren't we? We've got a lot of projects going on at the moment.
We've still got a van video of all the bits we've done for the van. We've still got Suzuki.
The van one has been like filmed over I don't know how many months.
Well, one video that we looked at, it was snowing in the background, so it's been a long time.
Yeah, so we've still got that one to come out.
Like the Suzuki. So if you've been subscribed to us for a long time, you would have seen that we've got an SJ that we take off roading.
Suzuki Samurai, yeah, baby.
And we've still got that, so we want to do more videos with that. So let us know if you want to see of that. Obviously, we've still got motocross. We've got another one of our wedding that we need to put up.
Oh yeah.
We actually got married, if you didn't know. So we've got lots of interesting new stuff. Come.
Bye.
Bye. So things got a little bit fruity, but the engine is in the subframe.
Of sorts. It's not fully bolted up yet. A couple of the engine mounts.
But we've spent the last 2 hours, I say we, Hugh spent the last 2 hours
reverse box.
trying to get the reverse box in, and I thought
it's so tight.
If I sat above him with the camera, I think he'd probably punch me in the face.
I definitely would have. Yeah.
So I just asked Hugh. I went, "How much money would someone have to give you if they asked you to do theirs?" And then I went, "Hang on, let me get the camera out before I say that." Before you answer that.
There's not enough money in the world. It's okay because it's mine. So I don't mind it. It's somebody else's.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I do really feel like I did know this when I bought the kit. I bought the kit second hand from someone I knew, but I do know it's very like high advertised on Promotive and stuff that like, in all honesty, don't buy the kit if you don't think you can do it yourself. If you're not handy with spanners, and they have like a proper build instruction manual for you. But to be fair, it's only like 8 pages long. There's not that much.
It's just the finicky of it.
There isn't loads to do. There really isn't a lot. that's got to be done. But it is time consuming if you're not like
dedicated.
Yeah, you've really got to get your head in the game to do it, and you've got to be in the right frame of mind. Otherwise, you'll just fight with it for days, literally days. But yeah, engine, frame, reverse boxing. Just got to sort out some of the other engine mounts, and then like the top cradle goes on top of the frame, which you'll see later, and that's got everything to like tension the chain, and everything is on that as well.
Yeah.
So then the chain can go on, all that kind of stuff, and that can all be bolted in. Hoping by the end of today we have everything really frame wise all together.
That'd be nice.
And then she'll be ready then to
be
slap back in the car, fire them up. There's about 6 wires to plug in, and then it's literally push the button. Bum,
push
bum, bum,
the freaking button.
I should probably put the exhaust on it before though, because that'd be a bit ignorant. But other than that, we're pretty much there.
Well done.
Thank you.